and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Rhonda with Rhonda's Craft Frenzy. And if you like what you see, think about subscribing to my channel. It helps it to grow. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you guys so much. Today, I'm going to show you how I put together these super cute farmhouse DIYs that doesn't take a lot. It's fun, it's quick. Let's get right to it. I'll beat you to the craft table. For my first one of the day, I used this wine rack. It's been taking up space in my room for quite some time, so I cleaned it up a bit and I spray painted it a gray color. I'm not sure where that footage went, but now you know. After it was dry, I painted the leaves on it with a moss color from Folk Arts chalk paint line. Then, if you thought I was done, nope, I had to go over it once again, dry brushing from Inks Waverly. I just dry brushed it to pull out a little bit of the pattern in those leaves, and of course to give it that age look that I love. And that was it. Easy but super fun. I really love the way it came out, and I hope you guys do too. Let me know in the comments. For DIY number 2, I used a window frame that I put together for another craft quite some time back, but I had a new idea for it. So I painted it with Waverly's moss color chalk paint. Once it was dry, I used plaster color from Waverly just to distress it a little bit. And for this, I used that dry brush technique that I always seem to go back to. I then had an idea to use these cutting mats that come from Dollar Tree. I cut them out to fit on the back side of that frame to use them as my window panes. Once I cut them, I needed to be sure that they would be in the center as best as I could, so I drew lines where the center was on them. That would be hidden behind the frame. Then I went back and I took those images that I cut from the calendar. I Mod Podged those images over that cutting mat in a way that I liked that you would be able to see through the frame. Once they were Mod Podged and that was dry, I used hot glue to hold them in place on the back of the frame. And once that was done, I thought it could use a little bit of a stronger hold so I could keep it forever. So I stapled onto the back for a longer lasting hold. I added a bow and that was it. I hope you like it. For my last one of the day, I started out with an old child gate that I had laying around, only a part of it. I liked the pattern on it, so I cut it off. It wasn't hard with the right pair of scissors. And here I'm just laying them out because I want them to go right to the edges of my fence piece as a frame. Once I got it all matched up, I used larger craft sticks and I glued them to the back side of the frame to kind of sandwich that fence in. Once I got that done, it was still a little bit wobbly, so I added another layer over where the first ones met, if that makes sense. I guess you just have to watch. So I spackled over where those paint sticks met, but I lost that footage. So here I'm just sanding that out just a bit. I used some gems from the Dollar Tree that come in a sheet. It also has adhesive on the back. I just wanted to give my frame a little bit more interest. I went back and I painted the frame white just to give it a nice foundation because of that gold color. I painted the fence part in the middle also just to clean it up and it was a little bit brighter white because it was older. And then I went over that white frame with Waverly's Truffle Color chalk paint. For the center, I thought it would be cute to put these bamboo utensils from the Dollar Tree on it. I did a set for my kitchen some time ago and people were always commenting on them, so why not? I took the tags off and then I used antique wax to darken that color just a little bit, and I did it on the front and the back. I used some cute bows for the top of each one. I did Dollar Tree stickers to write out the word eat. I added Mod Podge over that just to protect them a little bit, and I attached them with zip ties. And that was it for this one. I think they are all really cute, and I hope you do too. Let me know what one's your favorite in the comments.